So here's my quiz on divisibility rules. I have a bunch of options on here. You can choose these divisibility rules, but what today I'm going to look at is just look at the divisibility rules for 7, and we'll do a few examples. I'll provide the link to this page so you can play around with these quizzes if you'd like, and of course you can use divisibility for any number up to, well, I got 37 in there, but it's kind of a good selection of numbers. So let's look at this number, 3,851,883. So we got 3,851,833. And the reason I chose 7 for divisibility rules is because I noticed there's a lot of different ways a lot of different rules people use for divisibility of 7 to see if this number is divisible by 7. And so what I wanted to show you was what I found to be the best way for me. I think this is the easiest way to find out if a number is divisible by 7. And it might be there's better ways for smaller numbers, but I think for a long number this is what I like. So let me show you this method. What you do is you go left to right, and you can kind of group the numbers by 2 and check the divisibility by 7. The reason I think you could actually do it by anything. Like you could probably do it by like group it by 1 or group it by 3. But the reason why 2 is so effective is it's because I think for most people, your divisibility. Like from grade school, your divisibility up to about 100. Most people know like their multiplication table to like 10 or 12. So it's pretty easy to know, like we can write out real quick. 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 2 is 14. 7 times 3 is 21. 7 times 4 is 28. Do I really want to do all this? Yeah. This won't take long. 7 times 8 is 56. 7 times 9 is 63. 7 times 10 is 70. 7 times 11 is 77. 7 times 12 is 84. 7 times 13 is 91. And last, we'll do 7 times 14 is 98. So if you know that much, you've got the 2-digit numbers. You have a good sense of the divisibility of 7 up to 100. And then that covers your 2-digit numbers. So then let's just look at this number 2 at a time. So what we'll do, I'll look at 38. And we know, so you got to kind of like have this chart in mind. We know 35 is 7 times 5. So the remainder of 38 divided by 7 is 3. So we can kind of just pull down a 3. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write this out. What you do is after you practice this, you can just do it in your head. But to start with, it's kind of better you could do it on paper or write it out and see how this works. So we carry down the 3. Then 35 mod 7 is 0 because 7 divides into 35 evenly, so that's 0. So we can kind of just you go to get the 1, but the 1 mod 7 is just 1, so we can skip to another 2-digit number, 18. What I'll do is I'll kind of bring this down to kind of show what we're doing. So then we look at the divisibility of 18 mod 7, and we get a 4. So we'll bring down a 4, and we'll bring down this 3. Then we do 43 mod 7, and remember we have 42. 7 times 6 is 42, so 43 mod 7. The remainder, when I say mod, we're just talking about a remainder. Really, we could get into that further, but we're really talking about the remainder dividing by 7 when we say 43 mod 7. And so the remainder is going to be 1. Then again, we'll bring down this last 3. And 13 mod 7 is 6. So because the final answer is not, at the very end we want it to be either 7 or 0 for it to be divisible. Anything else means it's not divisible. So when we divide this number by 7, we end up with a remainder of 6. And so then we come back to our, where's my quiz? And so you just want to, is the number divisible by 7? We say no. And I got it wrong. Oh, you know what? I copied the problem down wrong. That's an 883. Man, that gets me more times than not. Let's backtrack a minute. So, let's see if I can fix this. It's going to really mess up my video, though. All right, so let's see. If we came here and we brought down, there's going to be a remainder of 4 there, and we bring down this 8. Then, again, we'll use this 42, and we'll have a remainder of 6. So 48 mod 7 is 6. Then we'll bring down this 3 here. And we have 63, and 63 is 7 divided by 9. So that's going to be our 0. And so that's going to be the yes answer that we really wanted. All right, I better do one more because I messed that one up. So we need to do one that we get right. I should, yeah, I need to copy this down right. All right, let's copy this over. So we're going to do 2,067,000. Make sure I get it, 271. And we want to know, is this divisible by 7? Okay, I'll just do the same trick, but we're going to do it a little quicker. So we'll take 20. 20 mod 7 is 6. And then we'll bring down a 6. And then 66 mod 7 is 3. And we'll bring down this 7. And 37 mod 7 is 2. And we'll bring down this 2. And 22 mod 7 is 1. Bring down a 7 from here. 17 mod 7 is 3. And we'll bring down this 1. And 31 mod 7 is 3. And so we're going to say that that's not divisible by 7. Hopefully I didn't mess up. Yep, we got it. So that's how the divisibility rules work for 7. I have in the help section, I kind of have all, I have all the well, not all, I have all divisibility rules to basically 15, and then I included 37 because 37 is kind of an interesting case. And in 7, I give the other methods here, but I like number 4, the best method. This is what I think is the best method, but you can try the other methods too. I don't even know some of these just because this is the one I like the best, so I don't really use the other ones, but they are kind of interesting that you can, that with 7 you can do a lot. And then of course you can play with some other examples. So I will provide a link in the description, and hopefully you found that useful.